Hello, this is going to be a tarot and oracle card reading for all signs. This reading is timeless, which means it does not matter when I create the reading or post the reading. What matters the most is when you find the reading. When you felt drawn to it, when it showed up on your page, that's when angels sent it to you as a sign, most likely. But it is a general collective reading. It's not a personal, so you do need to use your intuition still to know if it's for you, so only take what resonates. So let's get into it and let's find out what Spirit thinks you need to know. I'm going to start off by using the TV series tarot. So this ought to be interesting here. Let's find out what you need to know. What does the person watching need to know from this message? I knew that was going to happen. So there's some cards in here that actually aren't even tarot cards. I've got them mixed up in here and that came out. So let me take that out. It's like, I think I got them all. Okay, let's find out what else. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Swords is coming out here. And then we have the Knight of Swords and the Six of Swords. A lot of air energy here. Wow. So let's start off with the Queen of Swords here. Now, in my typical deck, that can mean like the need to set boundaries with somebody. But here I feel like she's somebody who's in like a lab where she's inspecting bones. But she's also got this sword. So it's like she's trying to inspect these different items. So I feel like there's a need here in this situation for you. It might be to set boundaries, but also, or a need to kind of dig deep and analyze the situation and try to look past what might be obvious in this situation. So some kind of a situation where you need to kind of, look at all the pieces and look deeply at them to see if there is some kind of a hidden meaning or hidden message. And so we have the Knight of Swords, which typically in my regular deck, the Knight of Swords is somebody wanting to rush in impulsively. I feel like with this particular card, it's just, this is about protecting yourself. I feel like she's kind of in a stance where she's trying to protect herself with that sword. So I think the two of those together is like there's some kind of a situation where in order to protect yourself, you need to look at all of the details, kind of analyze each and every little detail to see if there's something that will help you in this situation, that will help to protect you, defend yourself. And ideally here we have, we have the Six of Swords. And so in my regular deck, that's moving into calmer waters. And I kind of see that with this particular imagery as well. So I feel like you are headed into calmer waters with regard to whatever is going on in this situation. But like I said, in order to kind of get to those calmer waters, there's a need for you to protect yourself, and how you're going to do that, whatever, I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is love or career yet, but whatever's going on here, like I said, there is a need to really look into the details, dig deep, and look at the evidence, and just see if there's something there that kind of sticks out that can help you with this situation. What else, Spirits? Anything else from this deck? This is a deck that I don't use very often, so forgive me if it takes me a little bit longer to come up with the definition. If I'm not used to using the cards, I have to kind of look at the picture to try and figure out what they're trying to say. So we have the Five of Wands. So this is a situation, and this must be why you're needing to protect yourself. And there's something, like I said, that you're going to be able to find that helps you, and it's going to help you move into calmer waters. But in the past, there was chaos or competition. There's like fighting, competition But the good news is it's a 5, so that means the situation's going to change or can change here. What else, spirits? Tell me more about this situation. So spirit's definitely trying to help you to bring you into calmer waters by telling you this. So that's important information. So now we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this is regarding an energy that might rush in. Could involve something you're passionate about, could involve a person who's passionate about you. But the energy, the person could rush out just as quickly. But in this case, I feel like this might be a little bit different actually, because the imagery in this card I see is a police officer. Police officer, he's got a wand. So I feel like, okay, so we have you feeling like you need to protect yourself. You're in a protective stance, defensive stance. And there's a need for you to take a look at the details of the situation to see if there's something that can help you. You're moving into calmer waters. In the past, there was a lot of competition and chaos. Like I said, it might be having to do with somebody or an energy rushing in and then rushing back out, but I don't think so. I think this is more trying to say there's an energy here of being protective. I feel like maybe there might even be a masculine energy of somebody who wants to help protect you. Person could be a cop, could be an actual cop, but it could just be metaphorical here. Usually the messages are pretty metaphorical, but it's like with whatever situation had this competition, I feel like there is maybe a masculine energy that wants to protect you and help you. And maybe this person, you know, also could feel very passionate about you because it is a wand card. Yeah, see, we've got like house here inspecting things. There's a need for you to inspect. Because I don't know if this is supposed to be bones. Doesn't really look like bones, but it looks like what she would be doing. You know, the bones are there. So I don't know if this is supposed to be bones and house, but basically with these two cards, I feel like there is definitely a need for you to kind of be like this private investigator type person. In this case, you know, they're not private investigators, but you know, they're looking into what happened in this situation. So you've got house with his flashlight trying to find clues, and then you've got this person here trying to find clues. So there is a need for you to step back in order to protect yourself here, in order for this situation to go from competition and chaos into calmer waters. There's a need for you to spend time looking at the details and trying to find that something that's going to help you. Like I said, there is an energy here, maybe a masculine energy of somebody who wants to help protect you too. So maybe they help look into the situation. So we have 3 of Pentacles. So this usually is about somebody wanting to collaborate with you, but I actually don't know that I see that here. It's like, I don't really know. Maybe you guys are supposed to be collaborating in whatever the situation is. You're supposed to be collaborating, but it's almost like all 3 of these people are off doing their own thing. Like one guy is working on it. This girl's over here staring. It's almost like the light's too bright, so she's putting the book up to stop the light from coming in her eyes. So I don't know. I just feel like this is something you guys were supposed to be collaborating on, but instead people were kind of like more focused on, they were maybe being sidetracked, more focused on whatever they thought they were supposed to be focused on. And this may have caused competition and chaos in the situation. So there is a need for you. And I know I'm reiterating it, but that's kind of how I think out loud to figure this out. But there's a need for you to just really look at the situation more and try to look at the details, the fine details, to figure out kind of the mystery, to unlock this mystery of what you can do to protect yourself and move into calmer waters with regard to this. So this might be a work situation. You know, if there was competition and maybe you're supposed to be working with people, but maybe those people were kind of doing their own thing and maybe even competing with you. So there's this need to kind of survey the situation and figure out there's something for you to find that'll help you move into calmer waters. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords. So, you know, this can be you needing to make a choice, but, you know, on my regular deck, it would be like you feeling blindfolded, feeling like you can't make that choice. You don't have all the information. But I do see this is like a courthouse here. So they're in court, and I see like justice, a picture of the justice in the background. She's blindfolded. So these two people actually aren't anymore. Justice is blindfolded in the background, and you can't see that, but there's scales there. So balancing the scales. So this is like a courthouse. So, you know, this actually, maybe this reading has something to do with a court case. You know, having this competition or chaos or somebody fighting you, was supposed to be collaborating with you, but instead they're more concerned about their own interest, their own well-being, and needing to, you know, that it definitely makes sense here, because if we're talking about like a court case, something in court, you know, that would definitely be the need to look at the evidence. So maybe the lawyer's not looking at the evidence, or the cops haven't looked at the evidence, or whatever, and there's a need for you to look at the evidence, because you can actually help defend yourself here. You can help defend yourself, and we do have a cop here. So maybe this cop, you know, I felt like it was somebody wanting to protect you, and it could be, but maybe actually when I look at the picture a second time, it's like he's got this wand, and he looks like he's kind of looks like a prick, honestly. So maybe the cop in this case is wrong, and if you look at the evidence, you take a closer look at the evidence, it can help defend you, and you can give it to your lawyer and can help with that. And in order to move into these calmer waters, that's what you have to do. You have to find this missing piece of the puzzle, or this clue that can help you. So take it how it resonates with you. I mean, this is very specific. I don't know if this is going to resonate with a lot of people, and it might not resonate with you now because maybe it hasn't happened yet. Maybe this is something that comes up in the near future where you have to know this. So like I said, it's like justice has the blindfold on. So justice isn't seeing, the court case isn't seeing the real truth. But then these people don't have the blindfold on. So it's like they took the blindfold off. So I feel like that's you definitely needing to look for these clues to help the court take their blindfold off, to help the court understand. And like I said, it was supposed to be, you were supposed to collaborate with somebody. So take it how it resonates. I'm not sure if that cop is there to protect you, or if that's the cop, maybe you're facing the cop in court because the cop gave you a ticket or something like that. But maybe there's something that you can reveal about the situation. So definitely take a look at the situation. Look at the details. You know, if you were involved in an auto accident, I don't know. Look at the cars, look into the person you're dealing with. You know, if you got a ticket, you know, go back and look at the street sign and make sure it was visible, or I don't know. If you have a dash cam, review the footage, you know, something, you're going to find something here that is going to help you. Now, this could be metaphorical. Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with a court and a cop, but I mean, we do have the cop here. We do have the court case. So I'm getting those vibes. So take it how it resonates with your situation. There's something you need to look into to protect yourself and to move into calmer waters in a situation where there was chaos, in a situation where you were supposed to be collaborating with somebody. We have Eight of Pentacles. So I do feel like this tells me it probably is some kind of a work situation, or somebody working hard on their craft or on their career. Somebody working hard. So this very well could be having to do with a work situation. Maybe something happened at work, you know, that had to do with competition, chaos, when you were supposed to be collaborating with somebody. And maybe it is something you take to court, or you just need to find these clues to help yourself. We have the Four of Cups. So this tells me This is either somebody who's looking at these cups when they should be looking at what the divine's trying to bring them. Or it could be you're so focused on these 3 cups. I feel like the court or these people, whoever you're dealing with, whether this is court or that's just metaphorical and it's just, maybe it's a work situation. Somebody's focused on these 3 cups here. They're focused on the wrong thing, but divine's trying to give you the answer. So maybe you're focused on something else, but the divine's trying to bring you the answer. Or this could be just when you think nothing's happening, just when you think your cups aren't full, the divine brings it in. So this could come at a time when you least expect it. But I think in this situation, I feel like it's more you or somebody else, maybe your lawyer or somebody else is focused on these cups when they really should. There's something else to be found here. I definitely am getting that vibe heavily, that there's something else to be found in this situation. So you have to dig deeper. You have to look deeper, whether we're talking, metaphorical. I don't know if this is love. I'd say, if I had to say, it's probably something to do with career or money, working hard. Some kind of situation where there was competition, chaos, where you were supposed to be collaborating with people, but maybe they were people weren't working together like they were supposed to. It does have to do with like defending yourself. And in order to do so, you'll move into calmer waters if you can figure this out. Like I said, it does have to do with a choice, maybe feeling like you don't have all the information, but that's why you have to look for the information. The information is, divine wants to bring you that information, but you're too busy looking at something else. So step back to look at the bigger picture, and then also kind of go in to look even closer at things, kind of do both. Step back, look at the bigger picture, but also get closer to it and kind of really peer in the whole situation and try to just analyze every little thing with whatever this is. So if you have a court case, especially if it has to do with against a police officer, so maybe you're defending yourself against a police ticket or an accident or something like that. If you're doing that, it might have something to do with work. Maybe you were on your way to work and got a ticket or something, I don't know. Or this could just be you needing to work on this case and find these little details. Because the more work you put in to find some kind of detail is going to be kind of like that smoking gun that you find that they couldn't find. And like I said, Lady Justice is blindfolded, so the courts don't know about this. The lawyer doesn't know about this. Maybe, I don't know if it's something the cop is hiding or if it's just something you can find to help out your case. But then you got these other ladies here that are like your defense attorneys or whatever, and they're unblindfolded. They're here to defend you. They've got those swords. They're here to defend you. But again, somebody's focusing, whether it's you or somebody else, focusing on the wrong things. The divine is going to be bringing this in. There might be a need for you, I'm not seeing meditate, but I know that's how you can get messages from the divine. So maybe you meditate and all of a sudden something pops into your head. That's, the divine's inspiration. Okay, so we have, I don't know what card this is. Like if I were to compare it to the regular tarot, but if I just look at the imagery here, it's X is 10, right? 10, 10, I think. So it'll be like 20. I think it's Judgment. I think it would be the Judgment card. So, but if I look at the imagery, that's really what I'm going by here anyway. If I look at the imagery in this card, there's this ranger or police officer, and he's got medical. He's got medical supplies here. And there's all these other people who are like, I'm hurt, help me. I don't know if they're zombies though. It looks like they're zombies and they're coming back from, oh, this is probably The Walking Dead. They're coming back from, back to life. It's like he's trying to help the humans with his medical thing, but he's got zombies trying to come at him. So let me try to figure out what that means, because that's the Judgment card, which would be spiritual awakening. Yeah, having an aha moment. I feel like this is like, you know, if you did get in touch with the divine is going to also help you, give you the idea, what you need to know. So I definitely would meditate here. The divine has what's going to heal you, you know. They've got the cure for you to help you in this situation. So I feel like, you know, the divine's coming in with the answer. So if you meditate, maybe you might have some idea just pop into your head. This is, you know, also the divine helping you by giving you this message. But, and it's just, it's like that aha moment. So it's like 1 minute you don't have the answer and the next minute you just find it. You find it, and this is going to lead you to stability, maybe even wealth, because we have the King of Pentacles here. Oh, he looks like he's an oil tycoon or something like that. So this, whatever this is, maybe it's like I said, maybe you're in court. Maybe you're defending yourself, or maybe you're even suing somebody. I don't know. Could be, you know, somebody at work. Maybe maybe you have a workers' compensation claim or something like that. Maybe the cop is here to defend you, because we have this, and we have this guy here who's like, you know, Rick off of Walking Dead. So he's like a sheriff. So we have two cops here, basically. I wasn't sure if this cop was here to, you know, fight you or protect you, like fight you in a court case. But now I'm starting to think with this other one that that there may be some kind of police officer or person of authority who actually has this answer for you somehow. And we had work, so this might have something to do with a work case, workers' compensation case. Maybe you're suing somebody who hurt you, and there's money to be had, because we do have this is going to make you secure, maybe even financially. But, you know, you're also protecting yourself here, and you have to find this clue to move into calmer waters. So, wow, this is crazy. All right, so wow, that was really different, and I'm glad, because I was just saying that in my last reading is, oh my God, another love reading. This does not feel like a love reading at all so far. They might bring love into it later. It might be tied to love somehow, but so far I'm definitely feeling like this is you defending yourself. Now, it might not be in court, although I do feel like there's court vibes. There's definitely vibes of finding some kind of a clue that can help you with whatever is going on here. This definitely could have to do with work. Or again, this could just be you needing to work on finding the clue. But it was supposed to be with somebody you were collaborating with, but it's not going well. It was, you know, there's competition and chaos at a time where you were supposed to collaborate with somebody. So let me know in the comment section, who the hell who is this for? What is going on here? Now, like I said, it is possible that this hasn't happened yet. And so therefore, you know, you might be like, I don't know what she's talking about. And it might still be for you. So try to remember it, try to keep it in mind. If you do come up with a situation where you're trying to defend yourself, just try to really look into the situation and look for clues that'll help you, especially if this is a court case, especially, you know, if there's some kind of a police officer involved here, whether this police officer can help you. Maybe it's, you know, that's probably what it is. It's probably like you're suing somebody and it involves a crime. Somebody did a crime or something. Maybe they're accusing you of crime, or maybe somebody did a crime on you. And if you go back and talk to the police officer and like the lawyer's not doing enough or didn't find the piece, or the police officer didn't, and you go back to the cop station and you say, you know what, you need to look at this. Did you look at this? Did you look at this? You put pressure on them. So I feel like this is, maybe the police didn't look somewhere or didn't find it. And it's not, you know, not that they were doing it on purpose or anything, but maybe they just, I don't know, didn't find it. But I see this Rick guy, and he's got this case, like he's got the antidote. He's got the help that you need. So now I'm feeling like this cop or these police force or whatever can help you in this situation. But so there's definitely a need for you to meditate. That'll probably come out in the extended. And so you can try to figure out what Spirit's telling you. Like all of a sudden it might be something that clicks in your mind. So that might be one way of looking into the situation, just by meditating and letting the divine tell you. But like I said, this might have something to do with a work situation, could be a workers' compensation case, or this could just be saying you need to work hard at trying to figure this out, and because it's going to help you and it's going to bring in, you know, stability or maybe even wealth. Maybe you win this court case because of this missing puzzle piece. So, wow. That was awesome. Okay, I really like that one. That was pretty cool. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go into a bonus reading and extended reading. So like I said, let me know in the comment section below if you think this is for you and what the hell is going on here. Is this a court case? What do you think it is, if it's for you? Make sure you click like and share the video. That's very helpful always. I would appreciate that so much. And definitely please make sure you subscribe so that you can, and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified when I put out my next video, so you don't miss important details like this that could help you, you know, get big money or get you out of trouble or whatever's going on here. So this is really important for somebody. I don't know if this is going to be for a lot of people because it's very specific, but there's definitely somebody out there that's going to be able to benefit from this. So let me know who you are in the comment section. But, you know, yeah, definitely subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can keep getting important details of Spirit trying to talk to you. If they put it on your homepage or you felt drawn to this, then there's a good chance that there is a message you need to hear in here. So it's wise of you to watch these readings, by the way. So if you want to watch the extended to get even more details, and also find out if this security and moving into calmer waters, is that going to happen in the next 6 months to a year sooner? We're just going to get a lot more details and find out what this is. Maybe it'll just confirm what I already said, or maybe it'll kind of adjust the message a little bit. I don't know, but we're going to find out more what's truly going on here, what's going to happen in this situation in the next 6 months to a year or sooner, and pull some charms and stuff, maybe get some advice cards, maybe get some law of attraction advice cards to help you also manifest a good outcome with this situation, because it does seem like there's some things, some action that needs to be taken in order for you to get this stability and for you to move into calmer waters here, and maybe even get this money, this stability, to find this answer. So hopefully this extended will definitely give us some more concrete details on what can help you find this answer. So if you want to watch that, go down below to the description box, click the link, it takes you over to my Patreon. You'll notice that if you sign up with my Patreon, it's only $5.55 for a month. You don't have to do it monthly. You can cancel at any time, although I truly appreciate those who do. It's what's going to allow me to keep doing these readings and support this channel. And you will keep getting exclusive access to the bonus extendeds, which give you a lot more information. I mean, this is already a lot of information here, but the bonus extendeds will give you even more information. So I definitely think it's worth it. It's not just for this one reading. It is actually for access to all of the bonus extended readings that I've done up until this point, and all of the readings that I do going forward for whatever time period you pay for. So if you sign up and you end up having a month's access, then you end up having access to all the videos for that month. Keep in mind, just in full transparency, the way Patreon works is they don't do it like a month from when you sign up to a month later. They do it at the first of the month right now. So if you sign up at the end of a month, you're not going to have a full month's access for your first $5.55. Going forward, then the next month, it would charge you on the first, and then you would have a full month from that point on. But that first month, I don't like the way they do it, but that's how Patreon does it. So there's not much I can do about that. But anyway, so that's what we're going to do now. We're going to go into the bonus extended. If by chance you don't know if this is for you, or you have another question, you just want any other kind of reading, go to my website and check out my offerings. They start at $20 and go up from there. I do recommend longer readings because you get a lot more details. So if you can afford a longer reading, I would definitely recommend that. But go to my website, www.bossswitch1111.com. That's 4 ones. You'll find the link down below in the description box as well. And also make sure you're signed up for my TikTok and Instagram. Those links should be down below as well. All right, I'm gonna go to the extended now. We're gonna get a lot more really valuable information. This has got to be valuable for somebody that can help you find these details that might lead to security, moving into calmer water, or maybe even big money here. So if you think this is for you, or you think this might be coming up for you, definitely go check out the extended. I will see you there.